No titles, no family. Charles drops rough decision about Sussex kids with harsh ruling on the monarchy. With the death of Queen Elizabeth II on September the 8th comes many changes in the royal family lineage. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's 3-year-old son Archie Mountbatten Windsor is now entitled to be a prince, a title that the Duchess of Sussex claimed was denied to him in the couple's 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. In the same vein, their 1-year-old daughter Lilibet Lily Mountbatten Windsor can now assume the title of princess. First of all, I'd like to thank the rest of the world for posting such moving comments on the loss of our Queen. I cannot find the words to say how I, and I'm sure many of my fellow citizens, feel today. We not only lost a beloved queen, but also an icon, a beacon, and a stalwart who always seemed to be there. I'm extremely furious at the gruesome twosome. The difference between Andrew and the Sussexes, apart from the nature of their deeds, is the fact that after the interview, Andrew never spoke another word in public. Yes, he did unforgivable things, but he all but disappeared from the public view. The Sussexes may be half a world away, but they might as well be living here in the UK, next door to me in fact, as they never shut up. And now, Harry and Meghan can only dream that Elizabeth would sit around with televisions blazing and 3 copies of everything with their faces on. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are about to find out exactly where they stand with his father, because the new King Charles III has a big decision to make about the couple's 2 children. Here's the deal, it's all about royal succession and who gets what title. But here's the rub. Buckingham Palace has made it clear it wants to reduce the number of so-called key royals. One way that could happen is if King Charles issues an amendment known as a letters patent, which would effectively revoke Archie and Lilibet's titles. Imagine how that would sit with Meghan and Harry, especially since they've been estranged from Harry's dad ever since their big Oprah interview. Remember, that's when Meghan suggested the real reason her kids wouldn't get royal titles is because someone in the family was concerned they might be too dark-skinned. She and Harry never named that person, but the wide speculation is it was Charles. This desire to cut down on the royal family's central players is one of the reasons or excuses, depending on your perspective, Palace gave for limiting family members on the balcony with QE2 earlier this year during the Jubilee. Of course, Harry and Meghan were conspicuously among the royals sent to alternate viewing areas. So whichever way King Charles opts to handle his grandbaby's titles, it'll say a lot about whether there's going to be a royal reconciliation for Meghan, Harry and his family. The Duchess of Sussex previously claimed that her son was denied the title of prince during an explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey, and accused Buckingham Palace of failing to protect Archie by denying him 24/7 security. When asked if it was important for her that Archie be called a prince, Meghan said she does not have any attachment to the grandeur of official titles, but she said it was about the idea of our son not being safe, and also the idea of the first member of colour in the family not being titled in the same way that other grandchildren would be. A spokesperson for Debrets previously told, in 1917 King George V ordered that only the grandchildren of the monarch would be entitled to use the style of prince or princess and HRH. The only exception to this order was that the eldest son of the Prince of Wales would also be entitled to use the style HRH and Prince. This means that only Prince George, as a great-grandson of the monarch down the direct line of succession to the throne, was originally entitled to be a prince. He's the eldest son of the Prince of Wales.